Antarctica, now a vast and inhospitable wilderness of ice and snow, stretches silently at the bottom of the world. But 70 million years ago, this frozen continent was unrecognizable. A land of dense forests, vibrant rivers, and a climate warm enough to support a thriving ecosystem. In these ancient waters, scientists have unearthed the fossilized remains of a colossal plesiosaur, a marine reptile that dominated the polar seas, stretching up to 36 feet in length, its neck alone rivaling the height of a modern giraffe. With immense paddle-like flippers propelling it through the frigid depths and rows of razor-sharp teeth, the plesiosaur was a formidable predator, perfectly adapted to its environment. This remarkable discovery paints a vivid picture of a time when Antarctica was a lush green world, teeming with giant reptiles, towering trees, and a complex web of life. Each fossil, from the massive bones of marine reptiles to the delicate imprints of ancient plants, serves as a crucial key, unlocking secrets of Earth's distant past and the dramatic changes it has endured. The story of the Antarctic plesiosaur is a testament to life's extraordinary adaptability and a powerful reminder of the planet's ever-changing nature, from lush forests to frozen deserts. Every fossil unearthed from Antarctica's ancient depths whispers a new chapter in Earth's grand story, one far more complex, mysterious, and awe-inspiring than we ever imagined. Long before the Antarctic plesiosaur prowled the southern seas, the world's oceans were ruled by a succession of extraordinary predators. Among them, the megalodon reigned supreme, a colossal shark stretching up to 60 feet, its jaws lined with serrated teeth as large as a human hand. With a single bone-crushing bite, it could shatter the ribcage of a whale, dominating the food chain with unmatched ferocity. But not all giants were hunters. In the Triassic seas, Shastasaurus glided through the water, its streamlined body reaching over 60 feet. Unlike its fearsome contemporaries, Shastasaurus was a gentle filter feeder, straining small fish and cephalopods from the water with its toothless jaws, thriving in the nutrient-rich currents of ancient oceans. In the Cretaceous period, the Mosasaurus emerged, a marine lizard with a muscular tail and double-hinged jaws. Growing up to 50 feet long, it was a relentless hunter, ambushing prey with lightning speed and swallowing them whole. Its paddle-like limbs and powerful tail propelled it through the water, making it one of the most formidable predators of its time. Plesiosaurs, like the remarkable Albertonectes, evolved astonishing adaptations. With a neck composed of 76 vertebrae, longer than any other known animal, it could sweep its head in wide arcs, snatching unsuspecting fish and squid with needle-like teeth. This unique anatomy allowed it to hunt with precision in the open ocean, exploiting ecological niches untouched by other predators. These marine giants flourished in warm, shallow seas, teeming with life. Coral reefs and kelp forests provided shelter for countless species, while upwelling currents brought nutrients from the deep, fueling a complex web of predators and prey. The abundance of resources allowed these reptiles to reach immense sizes, each adapted to a specific role within the ancient ecosystem. Today, their fossilized remains are windows into these vanished worlds. Perfectly preserved skeletons reveal not only their size and shape, but also the scars of ancient battles, bite marks, healed fractures, and embedded teeth. Through painstaking study, paleontologists reconstruct their lives, piecing together the rise and fall of these oceanic titans. Yet even the mightiest were not immune to the forces of change. Shifting continents, volcanic eruptions, and sudden climate shifts triggered mass extinctions, wiping out entire lineages in the blink of a geological eye. The once crowded seas became graveyards, their rulers vanishing as new forms of life began to emerge. Now the legacy of these ancient sea monsters lingers in the silent depths. Their bones rest undisturbed on the ocean floor, silent witnesses to a world of giants. In the darkness, their stories echo, a testament to the power, diversity, and impermanence of life in Earth's ever-changing seas. In the age of giants, the land trembled beneath the footsteps of Argentinosaurus, one of the largest creatures ever to walk the earth. Towering over the ancient forests of South America, these colossal sauropods stretched more than 100 feet from nose to tail and weighed as much as a herd of elephants combined. Their long necks swept through the treetops, stripping leaves from the tallest branches, while their massive bodies shaped the very landscape they inhabited. In the wetlands and river deltas, Spinosaurus reigned supreme. This formidable predator, longer than a Tyrannosaurus rex, was uniquely adapted for both land and water. Its crocodile-like jaws and towering sail made it a fearsome hunter, stalking prey along the riverbanks and plunging into the shallows in pursuit of ancient fish and unsuspecting dinosaurs. After the age of dinosaurs, the swamps became the domain of Titanoboa, a snake so immense it could swallow crocodiles whole. Measuring up to 42 feet in length, Titanoboa slithered through the dense, humid wetlands, its presence a reminder that the reign of giants did not end with the dinosaurs. These titans thrived in a world vastly different from our own, a planet blanketed in thick, oxygen-rich air, where temperatures soared and lush vegetation flourished. Towering ferns and ancient palms created a green labyrinth, providing food and shelter for the giants that called this world home. Their immense size was both a shield against predators and a testament to the evolutionary arms race that shaped life on prehistoric Earth. Some giants used their bulk to intimidate rivals, while others relied on sheer strength to defend their territory or attract mates. Today, the fossilized remains of these giants lie buried beneath layers of ancient earth. Each massive bone and tooth is a window into a lost world, revealing the staggering scale and diversity of prehistoric life. These relics tell stories of creatures that once dominated every corner of the land. The fossil record shows how life continually adapted, evolving ever larger forms to exploit new environments and outcompete rivals. From small, agile ancestors to the behemoths that followed, evolution pushed the boundaries of size and survival. The echoes of their existence still resonate today. Their bones, scattered across continents, remind us of an era when the planet belonged not to mammals or birds, but to giants, creatures whose scale and majesty continue to inspire awe and wonder. In the vast expanse of our modern oceans, the age of giants is far from over. Towering above all, the blue whale reigns supreme, not only as the largest animal alive today, but as the largest to have ever existed on Earth. These gentle leviathans can stretch over 100 feet in length, their massive hearts alone weighing as much as a small car, and their tongues rivaling the weight of an elephant. Despite their colossal size, blue whales sustain themselves on some of the smallest creatures in the sea, tiny krill. During peak feeding season, a single blue whale can engulf up to 4 tons of these shrimp-like animals each day, filtering them through baleen plates with each monumental gulp. Yet size in the ocean is not measured by mass alone. The lion's mane jellyfish, with its billowing bell and tentacles trailing over 100 feet, forms a living tapestry beneath the waves. The Portuguese man-o'-war, often mistaken for a single organism, is in fact a colony of specialized polyps, its venomous tentacles drifting like invisible snares for unsuspecting prey. Gliding through the open water, the giant oceanic manta ray commands attention with a wingspan that can reach 30 feet. These intelligent filter feeders navigate the currents with effortless grace, their cephalic fins unfurling like horns as they funnel plankton-rich water into their cavernous mouths. In the shadowy depths, the elusive giant squid lurks, its tentacles armed with powerful suckers and barbs. Rarely glimpsed by human eyes, these enigmatic cephalopods can grow to lengths exceeding 40 feet, engaging in epic battles with their only known predator, the mighty sperm whale. The ocean's buoyancy is a silent ally, allowing these immense creatures to thrive. Freed from the constraints of gravity, they can grow to sizes unimaginable on land, their bodies perfectly adapted for life in the water column, whether drifting, gliding, or powering through the depths. This world of giants is built on a foundation of the minute. Plankton, invisible to the naked eye, form the base of a food web that supports everything from shimmering schools of fish to the largest predators. Each link in this chain is vital, sustaining the delicate balance of life in the sea. Today's marine giants are not mere echoes of a prehistoric past. They are the living monarchs of the ocean, their presence a testament to the enduring power of evolution and adaptation. With every breach, glide and dive, they shape the ecosystems around them. In the twilight depths where ancient fossils merge with living shadows, the legacy of the titans persists. The giants of today are living proof that the spirit of the ancient seas endures, hidden in the blue heart of our planet. Across the vast tapestry of Earth's history, a select few creatures have endured, their forms echoing the distant past. These living fossils are not merely remnants. They are vibrant testaments to survival, having witnessed the rise and fall of entire dynasties of life. Deep within the shadowy abyss, the frilled shark glides silently. Its lineage stretches back 80 million years, predating the dinosaur's extinction. With a body shaped like a serpent and jaws lined with trident-shaped teeth, it is a living relic of a primordial ocean, perfectly adapted to the crushing darkness and cold. On the remote islands of New Zealand, the tuatara endures. Neither lizard nor dinosaur, it belongs to a lineage that diverged over 200 million years ago. Its spiny crest and parietal third eye are evolutionary signatures, while its slow metabolism and remarkable lifespan, sometimes exceeding a century, have allowed it to persist through epochs of change. In the mist-shrouded rivers of East Asia, the Chinese giant salamander lurks beneath stones and fallen logs. As the largest amphibian alive, it is a direct descendant of Jurassic giants, its wrinkled skin and external gills a living blueprint of ancient amphibian design. It breathes through its skin, thriving in cold, oxygen-rich waters that have remained unchanged for millennia. These survivors have weathered cataclysmic events, volcanic infernos, asteroid impacts, and the relentless shifting of continents. Their ancestors endured mass extinctions that erased most life, yet they persisted, adapting to new worlds as the planet transformed around them. Within their scales, skin and bones lies a genetic archive, DNA that has been fine-tuned by eons of survival. Each mutation, each adaptation is a record of battles won against disease, predators, and the harshest climates Earth has ever known. Their resilience is legendary. The tuatara can slow its heartbeat to survive freezing nights. The frilled shark's metabolism allows it to endure months without food. The giant salamander can regenerate lost limbs, a trait inherited from its Jurassic ancestors. Each has mastered the art of survival in a world that is constantly changing. These remarkable beings are living monuments to the continuity of life. They bridge the ancient and the modern, silent witnesses to the planet's greatest dramas, and enduring symbols of nature's unyielding will to survive. The age of discovery is far from over. Since 2023, scientists have uncovered a remarkable array of new species and ancient lineages, each one challenging our assumptions about life on Earth. These findings span continents and ecosystems, from the darkest ocean depths to remote rainforests and arid deserts. In the dense forests of Thailand, researchers encountered a dazzling electric blue tarantula. Its vibrant iridescent hairs shimmer under the faintest light, a rare adaptation that may serve as camouflage or a warning to predators. This discovery not only adds a new species to the tarantula family, but also raises questions about the evolution of coloration in spiders. Far beneath the waves of the Andaman Sea, a ghostly new species of chimera emerged from the darkness. This deep-sea fish, with its pale, almost translucent skin and elongated fins, belongs to a lineage that predates the dinosaurs. Its discovery offers a rare glimpse into the evolutionary history of cartilaginous fish, revealing how ancient lineages have survived in the planet's most extreme environments. In New Zealand, paleontologists unearthed the fossilized remains of Kumimanu fordyceae, a prehistoric giant penguin. Weighing over 150 kilograms, 5 times more than today's emperor penguin, this ancient bird once dominated the southern oceans. Its massive bones, preserved in stone, reveal a time when Antarctica and its surrounding waters teemed with giants, reshaping our understanding of avian evolution. In the forests of Germany, paleontologists identified a new species of tiny great ape. This diminutive primate, no larger than a house cat, lived millions of years ago and provides crucial evidence about the early evolution of apes in Europe. Its delicate bones suggest a life spent leaping through dense foliage, adapting to a world very different from today's forests. Deep in the Peruvian rainforest, a previously unknown species of dwarf deer was discovered. This elusive animal, barely knee-high to a human, navigates the tangled undergrowth with agility. Its unique antler structure and cryptic coloration help it evade predators, highlighting the ongoing evolution of mammals in isolated habitats. In the sun-baked deserts of Australia, herpetologists describe the sand dragon lizard, a reptile with striking adaptations for survival in extreme heat. Its scales reflect sunlight, and its burrowing behaviour allows it to escape the midday sun. The sand dragon's discovery underscores the resilience and diversity of life in even the harshest environments. Each of these discoveries, from the depths of the ocean to the heights of the forest canopy, reshapes our understanding of evolution and biodiversity. They reveal how life continues to adapt, diversify and surprise us, even in the most unexpected places. Fossils unearthed in remote caves and new species glimpsed in glowing ocean depths remind us that Earth's secrets are far from exhausted. Each find is a window into the past and a clue to the future of life on our planet. We are living in a true age of discovery. Nature's wonders, ancient and new, await those who venture into the unknown, proving that the story of life on Earth is still being written. In the fathomless black of the ancient oceans, legends were born, shadows twisting into monsters, and the unknown transforming into myth. For millennia, the sea has been a canvas for our wildest imaginations, its depths concealing creatures stranger than any fiction. The kraken, an ancient terror, was not conjured from thin air. Sailors glimpsed the writhing limbs of giant squid, their 40-foot tentacles spiralling through the gloom, and saw monsters. Eyes the size of shields glimmered in the dark, inspiring tales of leviathans that could drag entire ships beneath the waves. Mermaids, too, emerged from the mist of longing and loneliness. To weary sailors, the gentle forms of dugongs and manatees, cradling their young in the silvered surf, became enchanting sirens, half woman, half fish, beckoning from the edge of reality. Even the Cyclops myth may have roots in the bones of giants. Ancient elephant skulls, unearthed by early explorers, revealed a cavernous central cavity, mistaken for a single monstrous eye. Thus, the one-eyed giants of legend lumbered into our stories, born from fossilized remains. These myths are more than fantasy. They are echoes of encounters with the unknown, attempts to give shape to the mysteries lurking just out of sight. Each tale is a bridge between fear and wonder, between what is seen and what is imagined. The ocean's secrets have always beckoned us, their allure spawning legends of monsters and marvels. Beneath the waves, reality and myth entwine, each feeding the other in an endless dance. Here the boundaries blur. Prehistoric leviathans swim beside today's giants, and the stories we tell become a tapestry woven from awe, curiosity, and the relentless pursuit of understanding. Before science cast its light into the abyss, stories were our compass, guiding us through the world's wonders and reminding us that the line between myth and marine biology is as fluid as the sea itself. The world's oceans have always concealed secrets beneath their restless surfaces. Among the most notorious is the Bermuda Triangle, a region whose reputation for swallowing ships and planes has fueled speculation for decades. Scientists have painstakingly investigated these mysteries, uncovering a web of natural forces at play. Rogue waves, towering walls of water, can rise without warning, while sudden methane gas eruptions from the seafloor may destabilize entire vessels. Once dismissed as sailors' tales, rogue waves are now confirmed by satellite data. These giants can reach heights of 100 feet, striking with such force that even the sturdiest ships can be torn apart in seconds. Methane hydrate explosions, triggered by shifting sediments, can suddenly release vast amounts of gas. This process reduces water density, causing ships to lose buoyancy and vanish almost instantly, leaving little trace behind. The Bermuda Triangle's volatile weather compounds these dangers. Sudden squalls, violent thunderstorms, and unpredictable currents can disorient even the most experienced crews. Magnetic anomalies further confuse navigation, sending compasses spinning and instruments awry. In these treacherous conditions, accidents become almost inevitable. Ships and planes can be overwhelmed by the sheer power of nature, no supernatural intervention required. Yet the allure of the unknown persists. Mysterious fogs, unexplained disappearances, and enigmatic underwater landscapes continue to spark our imagination, blurring the line between fact and legend. Ultimately, the Bermuda Triangle stands as a testament to the ocean's unpredictable might and to humanity's enduring fascination with unraveling its deepest enigmas. Each investigation brings us closer to understanding, yet the sea always keeps some secrets just out of reach. Every fossil unearthed, every ancient bone and imprint is a message from the distant past, an echo of life's relentless journey across eons. These discoveries are not just relics, they are chapters in the grand story of existence, each one illuminating the resilience and ingenuity of life on Earth. Giants like Argentinosaurus, towering above the ancient plains, and Megalodon, the silent ruler of primeval seas, reveal the astonishing scale and diversity that life can achieve. Their existence is a testament to nature's boundless creativity, adapting to every challenge and thriving in worlds unimaginably different from our own. Living fossils like the tuatara and the elusive coelacanth are living bridges to the past, carrying ancient blueprints that have endured for millions of years. Their survival is a masterclass in evolutionary strategy, showing us that sometimes the best way forward is to hold fast to what works. With every new species discovered, from the glowing mysteries of the deep sea to the vibrant marvels of rainforests, we are reminded that the world is still full of secrets. These creatures, unknown until now, hint at the vastness of life's unexplored frontiers and the endless possibilities that await discovery. The tree of life, with its countless branches and unexpected twists, is richer and more intricate than we ever imagined. Each lineage, each adaptation is a thread woven into the fabric of Earth's living tapestry, connecting the ancient past to the vibrant present. Life's ingenuity knows no bounds. From the frozen silence of polar seas to the crushing darkness of ocean trenches, living things have found ways to flourish in the most extreme and unlikely places, painting the planet with astonishing forms and colours. The saga of life is marked by cataclysm and renewal, extinction and survival, loss and adaptation. Each fossil bed, each survivor, tells a story of endurance and transformation, reminding us that change is the heartbeat of life itself. These discoveries inspire awe and humility. They remind us that Earth is, and always has been, a realm of wonder, an ever-changing masterpiece, shaped by the endless dance of life across the ages. Beneath Antarctica's icy shroud lies a hidden archive of ancient life, one that is only now beginning to reveal its secrets thanks to groundbreaking paleontological techniques. Today, scientists venture across frozen expanses, guided not by guesswork but by satellite imagery and remote sensing tools that detect subtle hints of fossil-rich outcrops beneath the snow. Drone-mounted ground-penetrating radar sweeps the landscape, mapping buried layers and pinpointing promising excavation sites with precision once thought impossible. In the field, researchers deploy advanced thermal imaging to identify microclimates where ancient remains are most likely to emerge from the thaw. Robotic drilling rigs, designed to withstand punishing cold and fierce winds, extract pristine sediment cores from deep below the surface, each layer a snapshot of a vanished world. With these cores, paleontologists reconstruct ancient ecosystems, revealing lush forests and teeming waterways that once thrived where glaciers now reign. Back in the lab, high-resolution CT scanning and 3D modelling allow scientists to examine fragile fossils, reconstructing skeletons in digital space without ever risking damage to the originals. DNA fragments, painstakingly isolated from fossilized bones, are sequenced with next-generation technology, unlocking genetic blueprints from organisms unseen for millions of years. Isotope analysis deciphers ancient diets and climate conditions, painting vivid pictures of how life adapted to dramatic planetary shifts. These advances converge to rewrite our understanding of Antarctica, not as a barren wasteland, but as a dynamic cradle of evolution, home to giant amphibians, early dinosaurs, and resilient flora. Every frozen specimen, every digital reconstruction brings us closer to comprehending how life endured and sometimes flourished at the edge of the world. Through the lens of innovation, the lost worlds beneath Antarctica's ice come alive once more, offering a glimpse into Earth's most enigmatic and untold chapters. As the camera glides over Antarctica's wind-scoured ice, a new story emerges, one written not just in stone, but in the subtle signatures of ancient climates. Scientists now peer into the past, unraveling how colossal shifts in temperature and atmospheric composition sculpted this frozen continent's fate. Animated layers of sediment cores unfurl across the screen, each stratum tinted with the colours of different epochs. We see lush green forests blanket the land in a time when Antarctica basked beneath a temperate sun. Giant ferns and towering trees thriving, their fossilized pollen still preserved within the icy depths. Digital reconstructions show ancient rivers teeming with life, from primordial amphibians to early reptiles, all thriving in a world far removed from today's stark landscape. But then the visuals darken. Time-lapse graphics reveal glaciers advancing, swallowing forests and rivers as global temperatures drop. Isotope graphs and animated data overlays highlight sudden spikes and plunges, the fingerprints of ancient ice ages and greenhouse events. Fossilized leaf impressions flash on screen, their ragged edges and chemical signatures testifying to droughts, wildfires, and abrupt cooling. We follow the extinction of ancient giants, their bones encased in permafrost, as the continent transforms into a realm of ice. Yet even in the harshest periods, resilient mosses and hardy invertebrates endure, their DNA sequences mapped in glowing neon threads. These survivors, visualized as glowing points in a digital landscape, hint at life's astonishing ability to adapt, migrate, and evolve. In the present day, satellite imagery fades in, revealing modern melt patterns eerily reminiscent of ancient cycles. The narration draws a striking parallel. As climate change once reshaped Antarctica's ecosystems, so too does it threaten to rewrite the balance of life today. The visuals linger on a final shot, a split screen of ancient forests and modern ice, a haunting reminder of nature's vulnerability and resilience. With every layer uncovered, we are reminded that Antarctica's story is not just one of the past, but a warning and a lesson for the future of our planet. Beneath Antarctica's ice, a hidden archive preserves the blueprints of entire vanished ecosystems. In this chapter, we journey deeper into the heart of prehistoric food chains, meticulously reconstructed by scientists piecing together fossil clues and molecular remnants. The screen fills with animated dioramas. Ancient waterways pulse with shimmering schools of armoured fish, their scales catching shafts of primordial sunlight. These early vertebrates dart between giant horsetail reeds, evading predatory amphibians whose jaws snap shut in slow motion, their movements reconstructed from fossilized bone articulations. Above the waterline, lush forests hum with life. Insects, digitally rendered with iridescent wings, swarm across pollen-laden air, while small beaked reptiles scurry through undergrowth, their diets inferred from microscopic toothware and fossilized stomach contents. The food web expands. Aerial views reveal grazing herds of ancient synapsids, their presence deduced from parallel trackways and coprolites embedded in ancient soils. Predatory therapsids stalk the shadows, their role as apex hunters reconstructed through bite mark analysis and isotope studies of fossilized bone. The camera dives into a subterranean world, exposing networks of fungal mycelia and burrowing worms, detritivores recycling organic matter, their existence confirmed by trace fossils and preserved burrows. Animated flowcharts overlay the scene, tracing energy from sunlit plants to primary consumers, up through each trophic level and back down again through decomposers. Occasional disruptions appear. Volcanic eruptions, sudden cold snaps, and shifting coastlines, visualized as pulsating shockwaves that ripple through the food web, causing local extinctions and forcing rapid adaptations. As the visuals transition, we see the emergence of marine predators, giant eel-like amphibians and sleek predatory fish, dominating the ancient Antarctic seas. Their dominance inferred from jaw mechanics, and prey remains found in coprolites. Each predatory strike sets off a cascade of movement, scattering shoals of smaller creatures who, in turn, feed on plankton blooms, reconstructed from ancient microfossils embedded in sediment cores. The narration pauses on a digital tableau, the reconstructed web of life, a complex tapestry woven from countless interactions and fleeting lives. Through painstaking analysis, fossil pollen, tooth marks, food residues, and genetic fragments, scientists have resurrected the intricate balance that once governed Antarctica's living world. The screen slowly zooms out, revealing the full, interconnected food web, each strand a testament to the resilience and fragility of ancient life. With each discovery, we gain not only a glimpse of what was lost, but a deeper understanding of how life endures, adapts and thrives, even in the most extreme and ever-changing environments on Earth. Beneath Antarctica's frozen surface, a hidden force has long sculpted the fate of life: volcanic activity. As our journey continues, we descend through layers of ancient ice, the camera tunneling downward into a world where fire and frost have waged a silent battle for eons. The visuals, shift-towering volcanoes, rise from a primordial Antarctic landscape, their slopes streaked with rivers of molten lava. Time-lapse animations show eruptions in vivid detail. Plumes of ash billow into the sky, casting shadows across sprawling fern forests and steaming wetlands. Volcanic lightning crackles through the clouds, illuminating the silhouettes of ancient creatures fleeing the advancing pyroclastic flows. Animated cross-sections reveal how volcanic eruptions reshaped the land. Basaltic flows carve new valleys, while layers of volcanic ash settle over forests and lakes, sealing away the remains of plants and animals, preserving them for scientists to discover millions of years later. The music swells as the scene transitions to underwater realms. Geothermal vents bubble on the ocean floor, their mineral-rich plumes nurturing colonies of tube worms and strange, eyeless crustaceans, life thriving in the warmth where ice and magma meet. Infographics overlay the visuals, tracing the cycles of destruction and renewal. Volcanic ash enriches the soil, triggering explosions of plant growth in the aftermath of devastation. New food webs emerge, herbivores grazing on freshly sprouted ferns, predators drawn in by the abundance of prey. But the eruptions also bring hardship, sudden die-offs, mass migrations, and the rebalancing of entire ecosystems. Cut to a digital map, hotspots of ancient volcanic activity pulse across Antarctica, each one a catalyst for evolutionary change. Animated fossils rise from the ash layers, evidence of species that vanished in the chaos and others that adapted, evolving new traits to survive in a world shaped by fire. The voiceover slows as the camera pans across a landscape bathed in the golden light of recovery. Steam rises from cooling lava fields while pioneering mosses and fungi take root, beginning the slow process of rebuilding. Over time, these volcanic cradles become refuges, oases of warmth and life amidst the harsh Antarctic cold. In this chapter, volcanoes are not just agents of destruction, but architects of opportunity. Their legacy endures in every fossilized fern, every adapted animal, and every layer of ancient ash. Reminders that even in the world's coldest places, life finds a way to rise from the ashes. As the volcanic landscape settles, another story unfolds beneath the perpetual twilight of ancient Antarctica, a saga written in the footsteps of its fiercest hunters. The camera glides low over frost-laced plains, tracing winding trails pressed into the primordial mud. Animated silhouettes of massive predatory therapsids and marine reptiles appear, their forms shifting across the map in ghostly procession. Intricate time-lapse animations reveal seasonal migrations triggered by the shifting availability of prey and the aftermath of volcanic upheaval. Packs of Antarctic gorgonopsids, their saber-like teeth gleaming, prowl the edges of cooling lava fields, following herds of dicynodonts drawn to new growth. Overhead, the sky darkens and lightens with the changing seasons, while infographics overlay migration routes, arrows snaking from volcanic highlands to coastal wetlands, then branching into the icy shallows of ancient seas. In the underwater realm, the scene transitions to a pod of mosasaurs gliding through mineral-rich currents, their movements synchronized with the pulse of geothermal vents. Animated cross-sections detail how these marine giants navigated vast distances, drawn by surges in prey populations clustered around newly formed underwater oases. Each migration, a delicate dance of predator and prey, shapes the fabric of Antarctic ecosystems. Visuals shift to night. Auroras shimmer above the ice as animated heat maps reveal the subtle warmth radiating from volcanic refugees. Here, smaller predators like prehistoric amphibians and early crocodilians congregate, exploiting the abundance of recovering life before venturing onward. The narrative slows as the camera lingers on fossilized footprints, preserved in layers of volcanic ash, silent witnesses to journeys undertaken millions of years ago. These tracks, unearthed by scientists, tell of perilous crossings and the relentless drive to survive in a land where fire, ice and hunger set the stage for evolutionary drama. In this chapter, the migration of Antarctica's ancient predators is revealed not as random wandering, but as a calculated response to a world in constant flux, where survival depended on the courage to move, adapt, and sometimes to risk everything for the promise of life beyond the next horizon. Beneath Antarctica's fortress of ice, a new frontier has emerged, one not shaped by tooth or claw, but by the relentless ingenuity of modern science. The camera plunges through a digital rendering of polar sea ice, descending into the inky blue depths where sunlight barely reaches. Here, sleek, remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, glide like silent sentinels, their powerful lamps slicing through the gloom. Animated overlays highlight sonar pulses scanning the seafloor, mapping ancient sediment layers in exquisite detail. Robotic arms, engineered for precision in the most hostile environments, delicately extract fossilized bone fragments from the silty abyss. Each movement is guided by real-time data, streamed to scientists stationed thousands of miles away. Their presence felt only through blinking monitors and the subtle whir of machinery. LiDAR and 3D imaging technologies render every contour and crevice of the submerged landscape, reconstructing lost worlds with astonishing accuracy. Cut to a swarm of autonomous underwater drones, their sensors are tuned to the faintest traces of organic material embedded in stone. As they sweep across the seabed, time-lapse animations visualize the painstaking process of piecing together shattered skeletons, revealing the hidden anatomy of creatures that once ruled Antarctic waters. Augmented reality infographics float above these discoveries, juxtaposing fossil finds with digital reconstructions, ancient jaws snapping, fins undulating, life reborn in pixels and data. In the background, a synthetic sonar melody pulses in rhythm with the unfolding revelations. The camera lingers on a fossilized vertebra illuminated beneath a glass dome, its age etched in the delicate striations, now visible for the first time in millennia. This is not just science. It is a symphony of technology and curiosity, orchestrating a new era in paleontology. Through these advances, the ice no longer seals Antarctica's secrets in silence. Instead, every byte of data, every pixel mapped, brings us closer to understanding the depths of our planet's ancient past, proving that even in the most forbidding places, discovery is only a question of where we dare to look next. Beneath the crushing cold and perpetual twilight of ancient Antarctic seas, survival was not a matter of strength alone. It was a test of adaptation. As the camera glides through a photorealistic, computer-generated ocean, we encounter the first of these remarkable survivors, the long-necked elasmosaur. Its sinuous body, rendered in exquisite detail, moves with an effortless grace, aided by specialized paddle-like limbs. These powerful flippers, animated in slow motion, reveal a unique joint structure, allowing for sweeping, energy-efficient strokes that propelled the creature through icy waters in search of prey. Cut to a close-up of the elasmosaur's skin, its surface dotted with a dense network of blood vessels, visible beneath translucent scales. This intricate circulatory adaptation, highlighted by glowing overlays, enabled rapid heat exchange, a biological countermeasure to the frigid temperatures. Next, the camera shifts to a mosasaur, its jaws agape, exposing a double row of backward-curving teeth. Here, the narration pauses as a 3D cross-section reveals the creature's specialized salt glands, pulsing with digital animation. These glands, nestled above the eyes, allowed the mosasaur to filter excess salt from its bloodstream, a vital trait for maintaining balance in saline, sub-zero seas. The visuals transition to a time-lapse of shifting sea ice over which a nothosaur glides, its body streamlined for both swimming and hunting beneath the flows. Animated cutaways illustrate the nothosaur's enlarged lungs and flexible rib cage, an evolutionary adaptation granting prolonged dives and access to prey hidden beneath thick ice sheets. Subtle infographics overlay the scene, charting the genetic divergence of Antarctic marine reptiles from their warmer water relatives, emphasizing the evolutionary arms race that shaped their existence. As the camera pans across a digital seascape teeming with life, we witness a synchronized ballet of survival strategies, countershading camouflage, thermal regulation, and even bioluminescent lures speculatively reconstructed for the first time. Each adaptation is rendered in hyper-realistic detail, seamlessly integrated into the environment. No humans in sight, only the story of life's ingenuity unfolding beneath the Antarctic ice. In these extreme conditions, every trait was hard-won. Every survival strategy was an answer to a world in flux. And as we piece together the legacy of these ancient mariners, we glimpse the extraordinary power of evolution, a testament to nature's ability to thrive, even in the coldest corners of our planet. Beneath Antarctica's frozen silence lies a record of upheaval, cataclysmic events that rewrote the fate of life in these remote seas. The camera sweeps across a digital timeline embedded in ice, each layer representing an epoch punctuated by extinction. We descend into a world 250 million years ago, as the Permian-Triassic extinction casts its shadow. Animated shockwaves ripple through the ocean, rendering entire ecosystems in turmoil. Swarms of ancient fish flicker and vanish, while ghostly silhouettes of marine reptiles drift lifelessly in the current. Volcanic eruptions, visualized in glowing cross-sections beneath shifting tectonic plates, belch ash and greenhouse gases into the sky, triggering runaway warming, acidification and darkness that snuffs out nearly 90% of marine species. The visuals transition to a recovering sea, fragile life taking root amidst devastation. New forms emerge only to face another reckoning, the Jurassic-Cretaceous boundary. Here, meteor impacts strike with thunderous force, depicted as plumes of fire and debris raining into polar waters. The aftermath is stark, vast stretches of empty ocean, punctuated by the slow return of survivors. Digital overlays chart the plummeting diversity, while ghostly outlines of vanished creatures fade into the background. Centuries pass in seconds. The camera glides through the Paleogene, where shifting currents and a cooling planet reshape Antarctic coastlines. Animated ice sheets advance and retreat, isolating populations and driving evolutionary bottlenecks. Fossilized remains appear embedded in virtual ice cores, each skeleton a silent witness to selective survival. Finally, we arrive at the end Cretaceous extinction, the event that sealed the fate of the mighty marine reptiles. A computer-generated asteroid streaks across the sky, its impact sending tsunamis and dust clouds billowing over the polar seas. The screen flickers between chaos and stillness, shattered ice shelves, drifting carcasses, and then a profound quiet. Only the smallest, most adaptable species endure, their DNA carrying the legacy of survival into the modern age. Throughout these sequences, no human presence intrudes, only the relentless churn of extinction and renewal beneath Antarctic ice. The visuals and narration flow as one, revealing how every mass extinction was both an ending and a beginning. In the crucible of disaster, Antarctica's biodiversity was forged anew, proving that even in the harshest realms, life finds a way to rise from the ashes. Beneath the endless white, the story of Antarctica is far from finished. As the screen fades in, we soar over vast untouched ice fields, sunlight glinting off crystalline surfaces. Animated data streams and glowing overlays hint at new technologies. Satellites tracing subtle shifts in the ice. Autonomous submersibles gliding silently beneath frozen shelves, their sonar pulses illuminating hidden worlds. The camera dives deep, revealing digital reconstructions of ancient ocean beds, each layer a puzzle waiting to be solved. Fossil fragments materialize in shimmering detail within virtual ice cores, their secrets locked away for millions of years. LiDAR scans sweep across wind-sculpted ridges, uncovering buried fossils without disturbing the silence. Time-lapse animations show the ice receding, not with human hands, but through the passage of seasons and eons. In this future, artificial intelligence models analyze patterns invisible to the naked eye, piecing together lost ecosystems from the faintest clues. Drone footage, rendered in hyperreal animation, traces the journey of a single tooth or bone from discovery to digital resurrection. Each artifact a beacon guiding us toward new truths. The visuals transition to a breathtaking tableau. Vibrant reconstructions of extinct creatures fill the screen, their forms imagined from the data unearthed by tomorrow's tools. Ancient marine reptiles glide once more through virtual Antarctic seas, their movements informed by the latest simulations. The music swells as these digital ghosts swim alongside the living whales and seals of today, a seamless dance of past and present. In the final moments, a glowing question mark pulses gently beneath the ice, reminding us that the greatest discoveries may still lie ahead, waiting for the next breakthrough, the next spark of curiosity. Antarctica's story is a testament to resilience, not just of life, but of discovery itself. As long as questions remain, the frozen continent will call to those who seek to understand the mysteries beneath. And so, the journey continues, driven by wonder and the unyielding hope that the next layer of ice may hold the answers to worlds yet unseen.